Clubhouse is going to be bigger than Twitter. It's going to be fucking huge. And if you think about it, there's a couple reasons. Number one, it's just there's done a beautiful job of the invite flow and really getting people activated. When you sign on, you have to have an invite, and the reason they do that is not to keep people out or make it exclusive, even though that's what journalists want to say. The reason they do that is because when you're invited by somebody, then that person will activate you by like they will invite you and then they'll like put you in a room with them and they'll send all your friends like message like, hey, Justin just joined Clubhouse. Why don't you welcome them so that you'll have an experience where you actually talk to a bunch of people on Clubhouse as your first onboarding experience. And so the onboarding is just fucking phenomenal. The second reason why Clubhouse is going to be huge, Clubhouse is to podcasting what Twitter was to blogging. It's just more accessible, more dynamic, and more like real time. With podcasting, you have to go and like set something up and you have to record on GarageBand or on Riverside or Zencaster or something like that. And then you got to edit it, and there's kind of like, okay, you do an hour at a time or whatever, maybe it's half an hour. You have to like really think about like, what am I going to do? Clubhouse is just like kind of like, oh, I have this conversation. It's an interesting conversation. It's in front of a live audience. It's like you're in and out. You can do it for 5 minutes. You can do it for 30 minutes. It's just lower mental overhead. It's much more accessible. Just like Twitter, anyone can tweet. Not everyone could blog, right? Even though blogging, is like easier than writing, right? It doesn't have to be your full attention, right? When you scroll through Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, that's like your full attention, right? You can't do it while you're driving. You shouldn't. You can't do it while you're walking around, or while you're in the gym, while you're cooking. Clubhouse is like podcasts. Like it's an audio only experience primarily. It can compete in all these times when, really the only competition is podcasts and audiobooks. And so that's like, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm in the gym. I'm like cooking. I'm on my commute. All of these times when you can't really be looking at your phone, you can be on Clubhouse. And so that's for those reasons. I think Clubhouse is going to be huge. It's like the new talk radio. And like, I think a lot of journalists, a lot of like, people want to shit on it, but to me, Clubhouse is a beautiful experience. It helps connect people all around the world. And it's like, it's going to be, I think it's going to be bigger than Twitter. You heard it here first. I want this to be on YouTube so that when it is, people are going to be like, that guy is a genius investor. Boom.
By the way, if you like videos like this, let me know in the comments below, as well as subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss another juicy business video. I love you. I'll see you out there.